Tijdens het concert stilte-aandacht voor de muzikant. En na het concert gaan we ook rond met de hoed. Daar kan je een vrije bijdrage inwerpen voor het vervoer en de muzikant wat te steunen. Drankjes zijn te koop aan €1 aan de toog. Dit om het verhaal hier te kunnen blijven behouden. En Daithi heeft ook cd's mee deze avond. Ik dacht €10 per cd. Ik zou zeggen, geniet ervan. En ik ben zeer blij Daithi te mogen voorstellen.
Dankjewel. Oh good, somebody sat down on the floor. I was hoping somebody would sit on the floor. Yeah. Hi.
Hi.
Seats here, feel free. I'm not trying not to spit too much when I sing.
I'll catch up with Stout later.
I don't often sit down. I'm going to kind of half sit down for the gig. I haven't seen her in the flesh for weeks. In my mind, I taste of flesh so sweet. Never thought I'd miss her like I do. All I ever had been was untrue. Don't suppose I gave it all I could. I turned around, she was gone for good. Not so good for me, good for her. Unbeknownst to us, what would occur? Saint Valentine, hear my prayer. My heart is gone, it's lost out there somewhere. She was the one who had the answer. She was the one who had my all. Should have carried her forever, but instead I let her fall. There are no roses left, only thorns. On this day of love, I'll weep and mourn. I know I only got what I deserve. I'll be stronger when I find the nerve. Saint Valentine, hear my prayer. My heart is gone, it's lost out there somewhere. She was the one who had the answer. She was the one who had my all. Should have carried her forever, but instead I let her fall. But instead I let her fall. Can you all understand my Ghent dialect? Geen probleem. Good. That last song and this next song are going to be on the new album which I'm making in Oslo, Norway at the moment with a producer friend of mine, and this is a song that I kind of stopped singing for a long time, and I decided to revisit the song and pull it apart. Sometimes you do that, you go back and you listen to stuff you've written when you're in your 20s and you throw it away and you come back and say, well, maybe there was parts of it worth saving. So I tried to salvage it, and it has become an anti-terrorism song now.
Any terrorists here? Okay, we'll see. Apart from you. You look a bit like a terrorist. I know who you are. I know people. It's a song called Stop. In a Middle Eastern city, soldier takes a look around. The crackle of a two-way signal, all is quiet on the ground. Hiding somewhere in the darkness, in the background of a view, a martyr set for mass destruction, his mind full of old voodoo. Come on, you know it's not too late. We can change this world's disgrace. Foreign policy's gone bad, fueled the flames of this jihad. Another line drawn in the sand of this broken promised land. Holy war and holy deeds only plants bitter seed. So stop, take a look at yourself. Stop, you gotta turn it around. Stop, what are you doing now? Stop and let your children live. Extremists, bigots, zealots. Terrorism will not win. You think the world is on its knees now, but there's much more strength within. Forget your dreams of sacred glory and of other world rewards. Take a page from other books. Lay down your father's sword. Come on, you know it's not too late. We can change this world's disgrace. Foreign policy's gone bad, fuels the flames of this jihad. Another line drawn in the sand of this broken promised land. Holy war on holy deeds only plants a bitter seed. Stop, take a look at yourself. Stop, you gotta turn it around. Stop, what are you doing now? Stop, your children live. Yeah, another line drawn in the sand of this broken promised land. Holy war on holy deeds only plants bitter seed. Stop, take a look at yourself. Stop, you gotta turn it around. Stop, what are you doing now? Stop and let your children live. Stop, take a long hard look at yourself. Stop, you gotta turn it around. Stop, what you doing now? Stop and let your children live. Antilandmine song. We'll stay with the war theme for a moment. There's 100 million unexploded landmines left in the world, and a lot of them were made in Belgium. And congratulations. And I wrote the song for a group called Handicap International that I did some up-tradings for a long time ago here in Ghent. Ik versta een klein beetje, nou, so pass up, eh? I know, it's pathetic. 12 years living here and I know. Pass up. And take pictures as to believe. I know, sure, you know, bit by bit, slowly and surely. This song is a true story. It's about a Cambodian landmine victim. Anybody been in Cambodia? Yep. You didn't stand on the landmine, I hope. You got both legs, it's good. True story of a young girl. She was a pre-teenager at the time. Her name was Vanna Horan. She's from a town called Battambang in Cambodia, and this is her story. And it's called Vanna's Blue Laces. Handicap International use blue shoelaces as their emblem, and this is her story. Her name is Vala Oren. She comes from Battenbang, a shy but happy daughter of a poor rice farming man. Her country has seen wars and droughts, famine in the past. Now an even bigger threat hides in the lawn grass. Every 30 minutes a landmine kills or maims. The aftermath of war is crippled in so many ways. Vanna was so very young when she befell her fate. Now the clean-up has begun for many, much too late. Vanna's got blue laces in both shoes now. You can almost see her walk on water. Hopelessness has faded in dust she leaves behind. Vanna's got blue laces, watch her fly. Vanna got her new leg when the blue lace people came. Said they had a treaty to stop landmines being made. They fought for years as hard as those who fight to walk again. One step forward, two steps back, solid ground to gain. Vanna's got blue laces in both shoes now. You can almost see her walk on water. Hopelessness has faded in the dust she leaves behind. Vanna's got blue laces, watch her fly. Lightning storms remind her day when she was young. Nighttime ghosts surround her, but her spirit is strong. Pain and scars may fade away, but memories will stay. Landmines have to disappear forever. Today, Vanna's got blue laces in both shoes now. You can almost see her walk on water. Hopelessness has faded in the dust she leaves behind. Vanna's got blue laces, watch her fly. Hopelessness has faded in the dust she leaves behind. Vanna's got blue laces, watch her fly. Fly. Thank you. I grew up in the Midlands of Ireland in a place called County Offaly on the banks of the longest river in Ireland, in the UK indeed, the River Shannon. And there's a reference to this song called I refer to it as the Ice Age Road. There's a ridge of land which runs from the west of Ireland almost all the way across to Dublin, splitting the country in half, and it's called the Esker Riada. And Esker was a ridge of land left after the Ice Age, and where that esker hits the River Shannon, you'll find my little village, Shannon Bridge. And I wanted to, I sat down with my grandmother, Kathleen, one day, and she told me she lived in this village for 50 years at the time. I can't see myself doing anything for 50 years. Never mind living in the one place. So I wrote her this song just to, I suppose it's all about the changes you've seen in her life. The first fast cars passing up and down the gate, past her gate, the disappearance of the blacksmith and the tinker, and World War II. Stuff that we take for granted now, they don't make them like that anymore. Kathleen came to this town in 1954. Weeds and wild grass blossomed on an Ice Age road. Shadowed by a fortress English armies left behind. Irish soldier won her heart and loved her true and kind. 50 years in this old place, you can't see it in her face. Time and tide have treated her so softly. In her day she has seen change, good and bad, sad and strange, moving with the times for 50 years. She smoked woodbine, cigarettes and raised the family. Watch them grow and prosper very happily. There was homemade bread and stir-about on Friday, sometimes fish. The rod was never spared, and neither was the kiss. 50 years in this old place, you can't see it in her face. The time and tide have treated her so softly. In her day she has seen change, good and bad, sad and strange, moving with the times for 50 years. She saw the very first fast cars passing by her gate. The tinker and the blacksmith simply fade away. Electric lights replaced the lamp, and TV conversation. Peacetime turned to hard times with wars, abomination. This old place, you can't see it in her face. The time and tide have treated her so softly. In her day she has seen change, good and bad, sad and strange, moving with the times for 50 years. Yeah, in her day she has seen change, good and bad, sad and strange, moving with the times for 50 years. I came over to Belgium. I spent about 5 years flying over and back to Belgium before I went north. You shivered in a heat haze. I watched you coming down. 809's a heaven, girl, a swaying to the sound. A very single heartbeat shook the very room. High up in the city,